Top 15 Activity Director Interview Questions and Answers. If helping people and enjoying doing activities with them is your thing, then being an activity director is the profession you are looking for. Activity director is a noble deed that pays you too. As an activity director, you can let the specific group participate and be comfortable socially. A lot of opportunities are waiting for you in nursing homes, retirement homes, senior and healthcare centers as an activity director. Below is the list of the top 15 activity director interview questions and answers that will assist you to prepare for your job interview. 1. Why are you interested in this role? This is one of the most common questions asked by the interviewer, in which just saying yes or no is not an option. By asking this question, the interviewer wants to know your intentions behind pursuing the job and how you will perform your duties. Your answer must be associated with your job responsibilities, and it should include the unique skills that differentiate you from other candidates. Sample answer: I'm interested in this position because I always have a great time dealing with people and involving them in different activities that nurture them not just physically but mentally as well. I am a very patient and flexible person with a great desire to help others. Working in your company will open a number of great opportunities for me to learn and enrich my aptitude. I believe that by working in your company, I will not just utilize my skills but will groom and polish my skills and abilities as well. 2. What are the roles of an activity director? These kinds of questions are asked to check your basic knowledge about the role. Either you know about the role and responsibilities related to the job or not. This also checks your interest in the field. This kind of question needs your prior knowledge in the field. Some research about the company related to that area of the job will help you in this question as well. Sample answer: an activity director is responsible for the programming and creation of therapeutic and recreational activities for the participants by ensuring that these activities meet the individual interest. Furthermore, while planning these activities, an activity director is also responsible to ensure the safety of procedures and resources. In addition, managing the staff, programs and scheduling the events are also included in the roles of an activity planner. 3. What are the qualities that an activity director needs to be successful? Interviewers ask this kind of question to judge your qualities and to predict your future position in the organization. This question determines whether you are capable of achieving higher ranked jobs in the organization or not. It is important to have all the qualities needed to be successful, as different levels of positions need different skills and all the promotions are based on different skills. Organizations will choose those candidates who will benefit the organization in the long term as well. Sample answer: a successful activity director needs to be patient, have proficient computer skills, and should be physically able to perform different duties. He or she must be CPR licensed and trained in first aid. The responsibilities of an activity director include managing programs and resources, so she should have budgeting experience and working experience in nursing homes. An activity director should be passionate about helping others and must have excellent communication and social skills to not just encourage the participants but to coordinate and manage the team as well. 4. What major challenges did you face during your last role? How did you manage them? The reason behind asking this question is to identify your problem-solving skills, and this gives the idea to the interviewer that how will you handle similar kinds of challenges in their organization. The main focus of this question is to know your struggles and how you overcame the challenges. While answering this kind of question, you must highlight the positive impact, and instead of telling them that you did it, focus on how you managed it. Try to narrate your real-life experience. Sample answer: the main purpose of an activity director is to involve the participants in different activities so that they can enjoy and get social with each other. Once there was an old person who seemed to not enjoy any of the activities. So, I changed the form in which the questions about the interests of the participants were mentioned and designed it in a new way with the addition of some new questions. After discussing new questions with the participants, I came to know about some different interests of that person and then changed a few activities, which included the interest of that specific person and all the other persons as well. After having an activity of his own interest, that person started socializing with other people as well. This mostly happens when a new person comes into the group. 5. Describe your routine as an activity director. A routine as an activity director defines your knowledge about the role. Being an activity director, you must know about your routines and what kind of tasks you have to perform. The interviewer asks this question to know how you will manage your time efficiently and effectively in the organization. Moreover, your daily routine leads you to future success, so be prepared to answer this question. Sample answer. The routine of an activity director involves working with the staff to learn different activities which promote health and socializing among participants, managing the use of available resources, and buying new supplies for activities. Development of activities according to the interests of the participants within their limits, managing the staff by training and monitoring them. Conducting needs assessment to learn about the cognitive, emotional, and physical ability of the participants so that they are comfortable in joining and performing the activities. Digitizing the administrative tasks, which included all the reports and upcoming events with periodic reports about the challenges and solutions, and at last but not the least is supervising and participating in the activities with the participants. 6. Describe briefly about your experience. Another most common question asked by the interviewers is to briefly describe your experience. To answer this question, you should tell about your specific previous experience and try to relate that with the current job position you are applying for. The preferable answer is to tell them about your learning and productive activities related to the job. Sample answer. I have always been a passionate person with the willingness of helping others, but my job experience has added a number of values in me. After being an activity director, I have found myself more creative, an excellent communicator, and a problem-solving person. I have learned how to lead a team and how to work as a team. In this field, the more you get involved, the more it nurtures your abilities and makes you more professional. Moreover, I have learned to manage things within the budget and limited supplies. 7. What kind of strategies and mindset is required for this role? Here the interviewer wants to analyze your mindset and strategies about the current position. We can't always have a dream workplace where you don't have to deal with different challenges and problems. With time you have to solve a number of unexpected issues. You should be efficient and proactive in solving problems and have a strategic mindset to deal with these unexpected problems. Sample answer. Being an activity director is not that an easy job. You have to be proactive and make sure that the activities you planned are according to the interests of the participants. Not just the participants, you must look after the needs and requirements of your staff as well. Teamwork is the key to success. If your team has some issues among them, then you should resolve it before it affects the workplace and daily activities. Moreover, communication is very important, so communication must be simple and effective. Digitizing your daily work reduces the workload in an effective way. 8. What is the biggest challenge that you foresee in this job? This question is asked to know about your fears and what kind of challenges will trouble you in the future. While answering this, you should try to be positive with an attitude of overcoming your fears and with a hope of getting better at it. Sample answer. Flexibility is one of the qualities you need to be an activity director, but entering into a new organization needs a little time to adjust to it. Not just me, even all the other members will need some time to understand my way of doing things, and for me, it's going to be a challenge to start it from scratch. But this is the nature of the job, and eventually, everyone will get used to it. 9. How do you stay motivated in your work? Interviewers ask about your motivation to know more about your interest and position in the job. This also allows the interviewer to know how you will fit into the organization's culture, and does your motivation match the job's nature. To answer this, be specific and try to relate your motivation with the job's responsibilities. Do some research and try to relate your motivation with the organization's goals as well. Sample answer. I'm a passionate person with the nature of helping others. I like to spend time with elderly people, and that's why I chose this profession. It is fun to plan and do activities with different people. Moreover, managing and supervising different activities which are related to the interests of the activities always makes me excited about my job. In this field, every day is a new day and new challenge, and when you are done you can proudly say, mission accomplished. This feeling always motivates me. 10. Describe a time when you failed in this role and the lesson you learned. This is a very tricky question, and it all depends on your story. Try to be truthful and tell the interviewer about your failure and what lesson you learned from that experience. This leads to identifying whether you can take responsibility of your mistakes or just try to pose them to other staff. Sample answer. At the beginning of my career as an activity director, I had problems related to the staff. There was some kind of misleading and misunderstanding between two staff members, and that disturbed the whole workplace. The issue was then resolved, but after that, for me, simple and effective communication is very important for the role of an activity director. I always make sure that all the communication is clear and effective. Moreover, I believe in two-way communication now, so it should not misguide anybody. 11. Why do you feel you are the most suited for this role? Some interviewers might ask you direct questions like this. This question is asked to check your faith in yourself and how much you trust your skills when it comes to that certain position. While answering this kind of question, be confident in yourself and present yourself as all-in-one the organization needs. Sample answer: my abilities include being creative, flexible, having a positive attitude, and a keen interest in my job and duties. I acquire excellent communication skills and work experience as a team leader as well as a team member. I always had a passion to help other people and encourage them to socialize and be happy. I use new and different activities depending on the interests of the participants and problem-solving attitude. 12. Share with us your greatest achievement. Interviewers like to ask questions about your achievements in your past experience. Most of them demand a detailed story, but the answer depends on the position to position. You must go prepared and tell them about your real experience. Being truthful is the key to achieving your goal. In addition, this must include what you learned, what kind of issues and challenges you faced, and how you managed the whole situation. Sample answer: working as an activity director means you have to deal with everyday challenges. Introducing new activities and involving participants in those activities is an important task. The biggest challenge and achievement comes when all the participants and staff participate and enjoy the activity and it results in a positive outcome. In that case, every day is a good day, and this is what I include as the greatest achievement. 13. Why are you leaving your last job? The reason behind asking this question is not just to know about the reason, but to identify your personality as a negative or positive person. Try to avoid blaming or accusing the previous management and other issues. While answering this kind of question, focus on your personal and professional growth. Sample answer: you cannot grow your skills and capabilities without taking more risks and responsibilities. In order to polish and enhance my skills and abilities, I need to work in a larger organization with a bigger vision that matches my preferences as well, i.e., to serve and help people. Moreover, I have a strong belief that in order to grow you must get out of your comfort zone. So, I want to risk more and explore more and serve more. 14. What do you know about our organization? This is the time you use your search about the organization. In this, the interviewer wants to know how much you know about the organization and how much you care about the mission, vision, and goals of the company. Make sure you relate all these things in your answer. Sample answer: the mission of this company focuses on serving and helping people with great pleasure. The agenda of the company is to provide people with a happy place to live in. Moreover, it also focuses on its employees and an open communication plan so all the needs of the employees are fulfilled and skills are nourished and polished. 15. How do you keep each member motivated and involved? This is a very important question, as motivating yourself is a personal thing, but motivating other people is a big task. Here the interviewer wants to know about your strategy towards your team members and staff. Sample answer: some people feel like money is the main motivation for the employees, but many companies have surveyed that money doesn't matter when it comes to motivating people. I believe that in order to motivate each member, respect, recognition and a sense of accomplishment is all that you need.